The toxic environment created by the Donald Trump immigration policy and much more on The Valentine Show. Welcome back to the show, family. Expecting you guys are having a great and awesome week or weekend, whatever days you guys are watching this. If you are not part of the show, please, I would recommend for you to guys subscribe, turn the notifications on, and let's get the ball rolling here, guys. Okay, listen, let's get into the craziness that's going on. Let me make up a word here. If toxicity is not a word, I just made it up. The toxicity that has been created, the frenzy, it's like a shark frenzy over this immigration policy, which I see I get the feeling of so much hypocrisy, especially coming from the left and people of like Hillary Clinton quoting Jesus, saying that we have to keep the families together. Yeah, meanwhile, this is a Democratic Party who believes that we should take babies, a woman should have the right to rip babies from their wombs and kill them. Now they're stepping up to represent and the goodwill and the good being of families. Come on, man, that's hypocritical. Don't come with that. Okay, so we have these virtual signalers, another word probably that I made up. We have American actor Peter Fonda, right, who says, and this is mind-boggling to me, to the young child of Donald Trump, that he should be taken away from his parents and locked up with pedophiles in a cage. Woo! That is insane. Insane. How is it that a child has anything to do with what the father does? We have Sarah Huckabee Sanders going out to eat at a restaurant, and she got kicked out because she works for the Trump administration. I'm telling you, this is just insane. It is insane. Just because you work for the man. And this is the thing, man. This is the thing, man. Illegal immigrants, you have your work cut out for. Because sadly, Donald Trump is a driven man, a man that is not gonna take it from anybody. And there's some sad. Who wants? Come on. Let's sit down, people. Who wants kids to be ripped away from their parents? Which that's how the media is portraying it. They're ripping kids away from the family. Okay, but who's doing the ripping? Who? Is it the parents that they truck them across Mexico 2,000 miles through deserts with coyotes and all these people with the drug kingpins and cartels? Who are the ones who are? There was a Republican senator who said that it is child abuse to cross, because a lot of these people, for example, they're coming from Guatemala, right? It is child abuse to track your child through Mexico, 2,000 miles, through desert, instead of seeking for, because this is the thing, they're all seeking for asylum. Seeking for asylum when you could do that in Guatemala. And not only Guatemala, once they cross the United States, right, they say, no, we're seeking for asylum. The way you seek for asylum is you go to a valid entry point in the United States border, or in embassy back in their home country, and you seek for asylum, you apply for asylum. The United States government decides whether they're gonna give it to you or not. This is not really complicated, but the problem is that a lot of these people, they're not seeking asylum. These people are what they call economic migrants. For example, my parents are economic migrants, right? I come from the Dominican Republic. You guys know that. I'm Dominican, right? My parents, because they wanted to give us a better way of life, they decided that they wanted to abandon their home country and give us a better life in the United States. They came first. They came 1 year. Then they petitioned for the 5 of us, right? And we are able to come here. And at the end of the day, I don't blame the immigrants who want to come here. They just want to get their chunk of the American dream, which is great. But there are laws. See, look, the way my parents did it, they petitioned for us. The way I did it, and I'm married to an immigrant. I petitioned for my wife to come to the United States. I got on the line, and I believe everybody should get on the line. If we go the route of compassion, then we should just go away with the whole United States immigration department. And that's the thing. If you personally, you care so much about the children, if you care so much about the children and you care so much about family, why don't you just open your door, give your address, open your door, let them come into your house, let them eat your food, and you maintain them. Or not even maintain it, just let them come in, rent them a room, and let them come in and let them be in your house. And a lot of these people are not gonna do it. They don't even sponsor a kid overseas. They don't even do that. Dude, why don't you send your monies overseas? That way those families don't have to abandon their country. Because that's at the end of the day, they don't. Why would you want to abandon your country if you could live in it? Do you believe my parents, when they abandoned their home country, they wanted to abandon their home country where they were born? To this day, my father dies and he wants to get buried in his home country because that's where he's from. Who wants to abandon their home country? Send your money out there. I mean, I know it might sound a little bit tough, but this is the reality of it, guys. The reasons we have doors in our houses is because we don't let anybody come into our house, no matter how good are done. You know what I'm saying? My personal priority is for me and my family first, and once they're taken care of, then I'm able to give any resources that are left to help out these people that are truly needed also. Yeah, but the thing is that if I just let my door open, I'm doing a disservice to my family, and my allegiance is to my family, and your allegiance is to your family too. Illegal immigrants have it cut out for you. You have the Gringos, you have the American people, you have, and not only the Gringos, you have the people that are American, that they feel as if they might be under an invasion from foreign countries, from South America, and at the end of the day, they don't want it. We in the Dominican Republic, let me let you know what's going on in the Dominican Republic. There is the Dominican Republic is on one island. There's two nations. There's Haiti. There's the Dominican Republic. Right? Haiti, everybody knows, is super poor. They are invading the Dominican Republic under what they call under what is unofficially called a passive invasion, which is they're just going over with the same thing. They just want a better life. They don't want to be economic migrants. They want to get a better life in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican people are not having that. Why? Because they feel as if they're gonna get displaced. And I am ashamed sometimes of my Latino people. Why? Because we want to come to a country that has mega opened the door for us and to a whole bunch of other nations, and we want to do what we want to do whenever we want to do it at the time we want to do it. And that is not the way to do it, my people. There's a right way and then there's a wrong way. The reason that there's laws is for us to follow them. Yes, we want to be compassionate. Nobody wants to rip nobody's kids away from nobody, but we have to do it in a sustainable way. If we open up the borders, I feel sorry for the United States of America, because the United States of America is the magnet of the world. Guys, let me know what you think down below. If you are not a part of the channel, please do subscribe. Consider subscribing. If not, you could give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. This is America, guys. Remember, God bless. I am Valentine, God, family, country. Me, Valentine. I'm out.